Welcome back to the sesh. This is actually a bonus sesh for you guys. A little
bonus
extra this week.
Jonas, folks.
Snaps for that.
Look at this little guy.
Yeah. For some reason, he's sitting with me.
Wow.
He says he wants some
cute,
auntie time.
Bijou. Good job, pal. Good job.
But I think he's trying to get to you.
Okay. Well, you're going to be okay right there.
All right. You get to hang out with me. Okay. Anyway, I am Kendall.
And I am Janelle. And yes, we are here for a bonus episode.
Yes. So basically, we are under contract to do 48 episodes per show per year.
Correct.
And we have fallen short this year because I had a baby and we had to take some time off. How did that even work for the sesh, though? Because you kept going.
No, I think it was something else. Like, before you even got pregnant, it had something, I don't know. We've had to cancel an episode or two.
Yeah.
Someone was sick or something. And
right.
I can't quite remember what happened, but either way, we are behind a little bit. So we are presenting you with a bonus this week, folks.
Yes, which is very fun because we decided to do a nice Q&A.
Correct.
It's been a while since we've done one, and this is a good episode to do it on.
Yes, exactly. Before we start, though, we want to thank our sponsor, Peak. We love Peak. Thank you for sponsoring the sesh. More about them later. Should we go ahead and get into it? I don't have a whole lot to report. I have not watched another Office since I last filmed because this was filmed 3 days later from the last one.
Yeah. Well, when is this one going up? I don't even remember.
It is going up sometime the week of the 28th. I think actually on the 28th. So happy Monday, folks. Most likely it'll be a Monday.
So, yeah. We're pretty in advance.
Yeah, we're pretty in advance.
So maybe we'll have watched The Office by the next episode, but then this is back in time.
Yes, we're traveling back in time. Right,
Is this how we're going to start the show every day? Like, how much Office have you watched?
Apparently, because you guys really seem to care.
Yeah,
we just launched an episode today, and so many people are commenting. I don't know why any of you care about my Office journey.
The majority of the comments are about The Office.
Why?
And a lot of people are saying that if you watch The Office, I have to have a filet of fish.
Which, okay, that is such a horrible trade-off. I watch a fucking whole show and she eats one bite of a fish sandwich. Are you fucking people kidding me? That's a joke. She should be eating fish fillet now.
Ew. Well, we just had Taco Bell.
I was going to say, speaking of fast food.
Oh, you guys, I just had Taco Bell for the first time in like 4 or 5 months since July. And it was so good. Except for now my stomach hurts.
Oh my God, it's so good. My stomach feels, I think it like helps me. Like Taco Bell is good for me. Keeps
Taco
me regulated.
Bell is good for me.
All right, King Curtis.
We literally got so much Taco Bell today.
$70
for the whole office. Yeah. Because the Enchilito, it came back.
It's a national holiday today. By the time this comes out, it's almost gone.
Yeah,
so
it could
if you
be
haven't
sold
had
out.
one, get it now. You only have 2 days left to get it by the time this episode comes out.
Janelle knows the whole thing. Dude, Janelle was such an Enchilito fan. She first put me onto the Enchilito when she was a senior in high school. I still remember it. We went to a football game at your school, and then we went through the drive-thru after, and you're like, you got to try this Enchilito thing. And I was
so
hooked ever
fucking
since.
good. Yeah, John is the one that introduced me to the Enchilito.
Well, thank you, John.
It is so damn good, you guys.
It is. It was everything I thought and more.
It's even better than I remember.
6,
yeah,
7
they
years.
took it off the menu because I don't know why. And the Mexican pizza's here. Kendall had a Mexican pizza and an Enchilito.
It was amazing.
Still have a little bit of my
was
Slurpee
amazing.
here, or my freeze, whatever they're called.
Well, they didn't have the Baja Blast today.
No, they didn't have Baja Blast.
That's a big
Even
fail.
have a cinnamon twist.
Look at you.
Which I guess I
bringing
can't really eat
snacks
that
to the
here because
show.
that's really crunchy.
Yeah, that's going to bother some
You know,
people for
I
sure.
really wish Taco Bell would just pull the trigger and sponsor us.
They
Holy
should.
shit, that is literally my dream sponsor.
Do you remember when I did a deal with Taco Bell?
Shut up. Yes. Wait, okay, explain this. This was so funny.
This was such a weird ad campaign.
This
so
is hilarious.
I think they paid me like $50 or $100, or I may have not even been
I don't
paid
think
for
you
it.
were
It was
paid.
so early on. Then why would I have done it?
because you got like free food
No, I didn't get free food.
and you got a free phone
Maybe I did get free.
When was this?
I got a free phone.
in college.
They literally gave us Taco Bell phones.
Now it wasn't like an iPhone. It was like a old, like it had buttons on it.
a Taco Bell phone.
Yeah.
Dude, they literally did. I think there was like maybe 20 to 50 creators in this campaign. Maybe it was bigger. I don't know. But they sent out a bunch of Taco Bell phones that would send you these missions that was like, do this or go get this from the Taco Bell and you could get whatever it is for free. and I would never do the missions. I just wanted the phone.
It was
for whatever reason.
That was the Taco Bell phone.
Oh yeah, my Taco Bell phone.
Yes, dude.
But then it came in clutch because we started pranking all our friends with it.
Yeah, I did it.
Remember that? Remember that? Were you there when
yes.
we pranked? Who was it? One of our friends, Bailey.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
was it,
I was there
was it Bailey?
We pranked someone named
Or
Alyssa.
Bethany?
We pranked one of our friends, Alyssa. We were like texting them with it.
Yeah.
Pretending we were someone from the bar, and we were like, "You gave me your number." Remember that night at the bar? Haha.
What else did you have to do? Like,
I don't really remember. There was these missions. I think it was a campaign that launched with their Taco Bell breakfast, if I remember correctly. Because
Oh,
it would
really?
always send me the missions at like 6 a.m. And I'm like, bitch, I am not getting out of bed.
what kind of mission?
Damn.
Like, what's the mission?
Like, go to Taco Bell and get this.
Oh.
And then like post it to your social media, which I never did. I just got the free phone basically.
Why did they give you a phone? Why wouldn't they just like hook it up to your phone?
I don't know. It was a different
Taco
time,
mission.
man.
Like,
Okay, so what year was this? Probably 2014.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Or earlier. 13
No,
even.
when I was in college.
When did Taco Bell breakfast launch? That will tell us. I'm pretty
And
sure
Taco
it was
Bell
the
is far
breakfast
It
from
had
you.
to have been past 13 because I graduated. I was already in school, in college. It's got to be 14.
2014.
2014,
was
March
it?
of 2014.
Yeah, it was
Boom.
spring. Yep, I remember because we pranked someone at Red Robin. We were all at Red
Oh
Robin
my
at dinner,
yes,
and then
I
we like
remember that.
pranked her while we were there, and she was like replying
Yeah,
to
we were,
us
like,
on our secret phone.
You didn't even use it anymore, like for the actual campaign. We were just
No.
using it to prank people.
And I'm surprised it was able to have like I could
Normal
send texts
service,
and
yeah.
everything, and I think there was a text limit on it. Like you get 50 texts or something.
Damn. That
a
was
wild
really
time.
funny. I remember that. That was a good ass time.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyways, we've been talking about fans forever. If anyone like has the Taco Bell hookup who's watching this, please, I will do anything to work. Like literally anything.
hookup.
I would do anything to work with you guys. Okay.
Yeah, Janelle's a massive fan.
Like
for
I
sure.
fucking love Taco Bell. In fact, I'm getting an entrito for dinner. I already decided.
Dude.
I texted John. He's like, "How's that? Can we get it
I'm
for
gonna get
dinner?"
sick.
I don't care. It'd be worth it.
I already feel sick.
Yeah, me too.
It's brewing and
My
it's not
stomach
good.
I love Taco Bell. I get you, Janelle.
Thank
Taco
you.
Bell literally like solidifies my stomach. I'm just saying.
Thank you. It
I mean, I like the way it
regulates me.
tastes.
It does.
It's just not.
You guys are just weak.
Weaklings
Ugh.
Carly and I
Oh.
are strong women.
or
It's
fires.
delicious though. No regrets.
Bestie, you have a little lipstick on your teeth.
I feel well. I'm actually like falling apart right now. In general, I
Oh,
have
okay.
I spilled Enchilada
yeah.
sauce all over my sweatshirt. I had
Mhm.
no other options. There's some spit up on here too. So
It's all right. It is what it is. It's gone. Looking
Is it?
perfect now. Yep. Looking great.
oh, thanks. Perfect.
Perfect teeth.
Well, hey.
Well, hey.
Okay, Q&A.
Boom.
Well, hey, Q&A.
Well, hey, Q&A.
Let's see what you guys are curious about this time. All right, starting with if you were president, what new law would you put in place?
Do you
President
know?
Janelle. Well, if I was president, I would get rid of presidents. I would be the last president.
Oh.
No more. I think having a president is the dumbest shit ever. It's basically a puppet for America to go around and put on a little act.
Put on a little act.
That's what I think. I think we should vote on individual issues. They should send out something to all citizens.
I agree. We should get rid of the fucking electoral college. There's a lot of laws I would
Yeah.
put into place. I would just
Agree.
get rid of the electoral college. And if we did have people in power, I would get rid of multiple terms. Like if we had to have a
Yes.
president, I would have one term for 6 years. Because I feel like with 4 years, you're like half the time is already spent trying to get reelected and you can't do a whole lot. So I
That's
would have
true.
one term,
for
6 years.
That's
That's
an
it.
interesting prospect here. But what if they're really awful and then they're in for 6 years? It's kind of like a long time.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. I just don't think we need a president at all. I think we could do better with like a parliament type situation. We need multiple representatives that are equal at the top.
I agree.
And then I think we need to, just individually vote that all the issues on the table, we're like, hey, wondering about this, this, and this.
Mhm.
Put in your vote.
Mhm.
Majority wins. Could be simplified a whole lot.
I agree. That's a great answer. Also, I would make a law to make Entritos a permanent menu item.
Yes.
Janelle
Here,
for
Where's
here.
our
president.
gavel? Oh, we don't have one because Kendall broke it.
Okay, are we going to crucify me for breaking the gavel for the rest of eternity?
Yes, we are.
I thought Carly was going to fix the gavel.
Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot to take it home.
Okay, I'm going to order a new gavel
Yeah,
right
I was
now.
about to say I'm gonna order one
Yeah, that might be a better thing.
and order a sign for the
a director.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kendall's always wanted one
I
of those.
want one so
Okay,
bad.
There's no
order it.
use for it.
Take one,
Send
sesh,
Janelle
take
what
one,
we need
sesh
for the
add,
office.
take two.
Why would we have that though?
Because it's fun and we
Yeah.
can feel like professional.
I would do it.
Okay,
Well-
I want one of those and a gavel.
Well, Janelle's ordering office supplies, so
Yeah.
send it to her.
Okay,
okay, I'll order it. Got
put
it
it on the business card.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Will
right,
do.
moving on. What question? Do you have a real law, or you? I guess
Yeah.
it's a real law.
Yeah.
Entrito is
The
a real
Entrito is the
law.
real law.
And just I would get rid of the electoral college. I hate the electoral college. I think it's dumb. I
That's
think a
good.
vote should be a vote, should be a vote, should be a vote. Also, I would make, there's like a bunch of human rights issues, of course, that I would make
Yeah.
law. Like, that's
Yes.
obvious, though.
Me too.
So, anyways,
World
okay, moving on.
World peace.
If each of you could trade places with one another,
Out of the
out of
three.
the three, who would you pick and why?
So we all have to say who we would trade places
Out
with.
of the four.
Oh, the four. Yeah.
Right.
Well, the three
other
other
three.
than ourselves.
Gotcha.
Wait, what?
Um,
I have no idea.
I know.
Okay.
I would trade places with Corelli
What?
for sure.
Why is that?
Why is that? Literally.
Actually, same. I want to hear your answer first.
Well, first of all, she's creative and like good at art and has hobbies. I have no hobbies at all. Nothing to do. And you like live it up. You're a Sagittarius. They have fun. You go out places. You go out to like little restaurants all the time. You're always like showing cute drinks. I don't really have time for that because I'm a mom.
I'm flattered. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
you're
would be
welcome.
you because I feel like it would be really cool to be bilingual.
That's a good one too.
Love
Yeah.
to be able to speak more than one freaking language.
That's a good one too.
That is a good one. Thank
like
you guys.
fluently. It'd be sweet.
Hell yeah. All right. What about you guys?
Okay, I think I personally would trade places with Janelle because she's a very strong lady.
Oh wow,
She
thank
is.
She's
you.
a strong lady. I
is.
wish I could think of things the way you do.
Very
Like I wish I had
independence.
I wish I had like your kind of like mentality, but like your thought process. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Just
really like your
huge
thought process.
Ego boost to
Ooh,
my Leo
I
ass.
so agree with that. Yes. Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
This is tough because part of me is like, I want to be Corelli because I want to be young again.
Wow.
But then I want to be seriously, but then I want to be Kendall because I love that I want a baby. So 'cause that's like so cute like her. So
True.
Mm.
True.
and
it
live
just
in a
for one
house.
day? Oh,
Yeah.
it's for just a day.
Yeah, for a day.
Oh.
I'm telling you
just
guys,
a day.
thing is now
Yeah.
my life is not that exciting. So you guys are in
Mine's
for
really boring. So
Well, I wish I had any artistic ability. I think
That's
it'd be
what I'm
so
saying.
fun.
Oh, thanks.
yeah,
Guys.
you're so
Wow.
creative.
This is such an ego boost. Like
Isn't
keep it
it?
coming.
Good.
Damn. Yeah. That's
Hell
my
yeah.
answer.
Thanks.
Excellent. Everyone just wants to be
Also,
young and
I
cool.
would trade place with Sydney too, just because I love her and I want to be Sydney. But also, you live in a great area right next to a Trader Joe's.
Ooh,
and if I
yeah.
could
Yeah,
have
that's
easy access
true.
to Trader
Actually,
Joe's.
for the day.
I would go to, there's this wine bar near Sydney that
Oh,
I'm
yes.
obsessed with, and I would go there.
I
all the
actually
time.
kind of want to change my answer too because I wish I lived next to a Trader Joe's so bad. I would walk there every
You
single day.
basically do, kind of. Well, not really. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
next one.
all right.
What else we got?
Thoughts on the Bible prophetic rapture?
What is that?
The rapture. Like, do you
Is it
think
going to happen?
Yeah. What do you think?
What do I think? I think I'm going to be left behind. If the rapture happens, my ass is staying here.
Yeah, me too.
Nope.
Josh was just
No.
filling us in on the whole Left Behind series. Has he told you about that?
No.
He was telling us at dinner with someone else the other night. I can't remember who we were with. But yeah, there's like a whole book series about that children read about the rapture.
A child's read?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
a Bible child.
And so
book.
basically, the idea is that Jesus is coming down to take all the
Mhm.
Christians and
and
then
then
leave
all
all
of us
the
burn.
Oh.
And then the devil comes.
and burns us all.
Yeah.
And
does
then
what
that's
else-
the
whatever the
end.
devil does.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll be meeting the devil for sure.
And every couple of years, they say the rapture's
It's coming.
coming. I remember it was such a big deal. We used to live up north in the
Mhm.
farmlands when we were in college. And there
Yeah.
were all these signs everywhere about like, get your affairs in order because shit's going down on May 20th.
Oh yeah. When was the world?
2012?
Yeah.
well, there was
world
one 2012, but it was a different date than the actual 2012. It
Got
was
it.
separate from the Mayan,
Oh,
Right,
that was
right,
the
right.
Mayan
Right,
rapture.
right, right,
I don't
right.
think that's what
This
it's called,
is
but
the Bible rapture.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
I don't have a lot
happen
of
every
hope
year.
of that, of me being taken with
I don't think that was the question. I think it was just, what do you think of it?
Oh, what do I think of it?
Do you think she'll be taken?
What do I think of it? Well, I'm not a Christian, so I don't believe that's going to happen.
Same.
Unfortunately, I guess. Or not unfortunately. Yeah, fortunately, actually. Sorry. Yeah, I don't believe it.
Without fear.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful. I don't have any like religious fears. I feel like that's very
can be really
prominent for a lot of people. And that's really that's got to be really tough.
Traumatic, especially from your childhood. I think it creeps up even if you like aren't religious anymore. Totally. It can still get in your psyche. Josh still has nightmares about demons and all types of shit.
Yeah, see, I'm very lucky. I've never been like, I'm just terrified of death. So maybe it would be helpful if I actually like believed, solidified, like going to heaven, you know, whatever. But yeah, no, don't really believe. Yep. But if the rapture happened, I'd be staying.
Yeah, me too. At least we'd be together.
Yeah, that's what
I think we'd all be together. Yeah,
together. We'd be chilling.
We can throw a big party.
A good old time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, next
up.
To me, have you resumed weed activities? It's an emoji, postpartum. If so, how was the first time? Well, turns out it's not so good anymore.
Oh, no. Okay, everyone literally still thinks we're stoned all the time on the show. We have not been under the influence on the show in
a long
I can't even think of the last time.
Very long time, yeah. And we weren't that much even before.
No. But yeah.
No. Unfortunately, like every once in a while. Yeah, I've tried a few times, but it normally is, I just feel anxious. And it's normally like before I go to bed, and then my heart's kind of racing before bed. And I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm not really into it much these days.
That's how I am too. Now didn't have a kid, but I just like randomly started getting weird on it.
Yeah.
So I've had to slow down.
So that's really interesting you say that, because when I used to work at the dispensary, obviously a lot of people that I worked with used to smoke, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people who I worked with that took like tea breaks in between, like a long tea break.
Yeah.
When they started smoking again or using it again, that's what they said, that they said that they experienced a lot of anxiety and a lot of like just stuff that they never really experienced before.
Yeah.
That it's just like not fun anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me. It's not enjoyable. I pretty much always regret it.
Yeah.
It's fun. Like I'll do it in a social setting. Like if there's people around, we're like all passing around a J or something. Like, but as far as like just chilling by myself, like I used to partake all the time, and now I just don't, because I get like weird in my head. Like I get my thoughts become even more intense versus like I used to do it to not think.
It
and
used
now
to be relaxing.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
So it's really annoying.
It's kind of sad. I don't know if that's gonna always be that way or what. I mean, I haven't had a whole bunch either. I definitely haven't, I've like taken a hit off a joint or something. But nothing. Not the same ananymore. It's quite sad.
Not the freaking same.
But I really don't have like the time to do that, because it's normally just before I go to bed. I mean, I have to like be focused most of the time, and so.
It's true. All right.
Anyways, what else we got?
Janelle, has being around baby Holly encouraged or discouraged you about having your own kids? It definitely hasn't discouraged me at all. I will say that when I went to the hospital to meet Holly, the like few hours after you given birth, I had this like out of body experience. I was like, holy shit, I want one of these. And I was like,
really?
Yeah, but it only lasted like a few hours, and I was back to being like, I don't know. It hasn't really affected me. I love Holly. She's literally like the cutest thing ever. But I do see how much work she is, and how much it's like a constant. I mean, obviously, you literally are like on call at all times.
Oh yeah.
So I just don't know if I'm ready for that. It seems like a lot, but she's very freaking cute, and it's cool to know that like Josh and Kendall made her, and like seeing like, oh, it was you that whole time. That's what's tripping me out the most.
I know.
It's like,
I know,
because obviously, I saw you through your whole pregnancy, and I knew there was a baby in there, like growing.
That's exactly.
But then like she popped out, and now looking at her now that she's like, she doesn't really look like a newborn anymore. She's much bigger, and she's like holding her head up and really like locking eyes with you. I'm always like, whoa,
I know,
like that was you.
I know, the whole time.
Yeah.
It's so weird that, she was in there for like 9.5 months, and now she's been out for 3.5 months. And I'm just like, feels like she's been out so much longer than she was in.
Yeah. That's
It's
so
weird.
true.
It's very weird.
And I feel like, at least in my opinion, it's like time. She's like, I don't know, she's slowly changing, but also it's like really fast. But at the same time, I feel like she's been around forever.
I know. It's very strange.
I don't know.
Sometimes I feel like, oh, she hasn't really grown that much or changed that much. But then I see pictures of her and I'm like, wow.
Whoa.
It's so different. It's like a whole new baby.
But yeah, she's cute as fuck. I don't know if I want kids. I
still kind of decide. I mean, you don't really need to make a decision on that right now.
I feel like a lot of times people expect you to be like, yes or no. And if it's yes, then I will be trying on this, year of this age or whatever.
You don't have a whole plan yet?
No, I do not have a whole plan. Ooh. So, I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow. And I think the older I get, the more I'm like, yes, that would be really cool. And I kind of like lean towards yes. And then a part of me is still like, no, I really like to do whatever the fuck I want to do whenever I want to do it and not have to worry about anyone.
I think that's very understandable, and it's really something that you should think through a lot. Like, there's no reason to rush a decision on something like that. Like, until you feel certain about it, there's no reason to try to sway yourself either way.
True that.
What about you guys? Same question to you. Has Holly made you want a baby one day?
Holly hasn't made me not want a baby. I would say that for sure. But I'm kind of on the same boat as Janelle. Like, I personally don't think I want children right now in life, but I love having a baby in my life. You know what I mean? Like, having seeing her grow up and stuff. It is crazy seeing that, like, she's yours, like she's you, she's a part of you. Mm-hmm. And I think it would be really amazing to experience that.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's in the cards for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that she's the cutest baby ever. She's the sweetest, cutest baby.
She's adorable.
Well, you really have so much time. I mean, you're even younger. So, I mean, there's no reason to.
That's true. There's no rush for me. I'm in no rush at all. If it happens, it happens, but not planning anything.
What about you, Sid?
I mean, yeah, because I feel like I'm in a place in my life, and same with Jared. Like, being around Holly is like, I don't know, makes me just, it'd be so cool to like have a baby. But then I also am like, but I really love your baby, so like, I don't know how to explain it. But the other day when I saw Jared holding her, though, it was like I had never felt that way like before, and he's been around kids a bunch. But even like after that, the amount of like desire that he wants to have a child was just so cool, because he's never like been like that.
Yeah.
Like, he was so forward about it.
After that one night you guys came over. Oh yeah, you're gonna tell me that. Didn't he say something after about?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my gosh, like I want to have a baby," and I was like, at first I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, holding her and like feeding her was." He's like, that was the coolest thing ever.
So into it. It was so
I know, he was so excited.
That's so cute.
He was so nervous to hold her, and we were going upstairs to, I think, show you guys her,
the nursery,
her Brezza.
Oh yeah.
What's like it's like a Keurig machine for formula.
Oh shit, it's
really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we were showing them that, and Jared was all nervous to like walk up the stairs with her, and he was going like so slow. It was so cute.
Did it make you like feel like tingly inside, like seeing him with the baby and just like seeing that is your possible future?
Yeah, I got like, I didn't want to like think it was true because I didn't want to get my hopes up, right? So yeah, my heart, I was like, wow, I'm gonna cry. Like, it was just so cute. Like, I have never seen him like that, and he was so happy afterwards. Like, he couldn't stop talking about how he loved holding her and how
he was very good with her.
Yeah, he's like, it got more natural like over the evening, and I was like. And he was the one that was like, can I hold her again? Like, before we left, like, he wanted to hold her again. So it was just like.
So cute.
That's so cute.
I don't know. I would love to have a child. But the whole process of having the child is truly something I fear.
Terrifying.
Yeah. It's a lot to go into. Yeah.
And birth. Oh, yeah. Scares me.
I don't blame you. It scares me. I'm scared for the next one.
I'm so already scared. Oh, my God.
But it's also amazing. Yeah. It's really, I would do it again several times. But yeah, I do think it's something that you really got to think through, and there shouldn't be any rush to that decision. You should really make sure you're absolutely sure before you have a child, because once you go forward with it, there ain't no turning back.
Once she comes out or he comes out, you're like, oh,
damn,
can't return this one.
That's all right. This is here to stay for sure.
Yeah. And I think there's nothing wrong with making a decision that having a child isn't in the cards for you or isn't something that you want and really going with it. I think that's the mature, right decision for a lot of people.
And one thing that I've like noticed like that with that being like my mindset is that I'm very thankful that I feel like baby shaming for not wanting a baby isn't as prevalent as it used to be.
Yeah, totally.
Which is very, because I like every time like I'd be with family, whatever they asked or whatever, it was always like such a doomy question. Like how like if I tell them I don't want kids, and I'm gonna like break their heart, but also like you know what I mean. So I feel like now, like especially more recently, I feel like it hasn't been as much of a question, which is really, really nice for us that don't want kids.
Yeah, it's really interesting too to look at what's currently going on with birth trends around the world. Like birth rates are declining really rapidly, and they think the population is going to be like way lower. I don't know. I was reading something about it.
As we just hit 8 billion.
I know it's confusing, but they predict that it's going to trend way down, and that when a certain amount of people die off, that it won't replenish as fast. And there's actually some countries that are really worried about it. I was reading this whole article about it. I know. I was confused by the whole thing. Like, I'm like, it sounds like a good thing that people are slowing down with it, but I don't know. There's some countries that were worried about it, and
I wonder if it's because of like labor or something to do with labor.
Probably.
I don't know. That's just the first thing that came to my mind.
I'm not exactly sure why, but yeah, I think it would probably be good.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's becoming, I think, way more socially accepted for women to just choose not to have kids because they just don't want them.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Imagine that. Women can do other things other than just be used for kids.
That's right. That's right.
That's damn right. So today, it is a high of 20 degrees here in Colorado, and it's snowing, and the air is extremely dry, which means that my skin is extremely dry, so I need all the moisture I can get. And that is why I love Pique. Pique is the first skincare that you can drink. The ultimate hydration drink visibly increases skin elasticity and reduces fine lines in less than 30 days. And I can definitely vouch for this. I've been using Pique for a little over a month now, and overall my skin just seems so much more moisturized. My lips are a lot less chapped. I really, really like it. Pique's BT Fountain enhances and boosts internal hydration and preservation for results in less than 30 days. Its clinically proven ceramides visibly reduce fine lines and increases skin elasticity for deeper cellular hydration. The BT Fountain makes me feel so hydrated. It's made with Himalayan pink salt and pure coconut water, designed to enhance rapid absorption and electrolytes. And it also is great for brain fog. I hate in the afternoon after you eat your lunch, you're tired and you feel like you're not as productive. Well, the BT Fountain is my go-to for the afternoon pick-me-up. Pique is offering a limited time offer just for our listeners. Get 10% off and free shipping when you subscribe at piquelife.com/sesh. That's piquelife.com/sesh. This person says, I'm dying to get a wedding planning update from Sydney/Janelle. What's going down? Nothing's going down over here. I don't know what the fuck to do, guys. I have planned nothing. John and I talk about it, then we get stressed. I literally don't know what to do. Like, when I tell you we have no idea what we're doing, I have no freaking idea. I don't know if we should just go to the court and get married, because I just want to be married. Right now I'm like, oh, but then I'm like, should I have a wedding? Should I have a small wedding? Should I go to Costa Rica and get married? Should I get married in the mountains? Should I have my dogs? Should I have just like 10 people? Should I have 30 people? Like, I know for sure it's not going to be bigger than probably 40. But then I'm like, I don't know where. I don't know when. Well, I don't know anything.
But you feel like a rush to be married?
I just want to be married.
What is it about being married that you
that's what I want to know.
I think I just want to call him my husband and be married. Which is weird because it took, we dated for 10 years before we got engaged, and I wasn't even, it's not like I was sitting around forever being like, why aren't we engaged? Like, I was very much kind of like, not scared, but didn't really have an interest in being engaged. You didn't have like a major
rush about it, yeah.
No, up until like, I don't know, like a year ago, I was like, yeah, that would be cool. I would like to be engaged. But then once we got engaged, I was like, okay, now I just want to be married.
That's interesting. I didn't expect that.
It's kind of weird because literally nothing will change.
No, you're not even changing your name.
No, so like nothing's going to change. You guys are very
financially independent too.
Yeah. I don't know. I just want to be married. I think because for a while I was like, he was like my boyfriend, but that he was like so much more than he's like my life partner. So I was like, okay, I got to stop calling him my boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now he's like my fiance, which is fine.
Well, maybe you guys should just go to the courthouse. Just knock it out. Get married.
Yeah. But then I'm like, it would be really fun to have like a big party. So I'm like, maybe we should just get married and then have like a big party later because I don't want to
That'd be fun.
plan it. Sounds like so much work. And
we will
Sydney's
help you.
wedding is going to be so freaking fun and beautiful, but I know how much work you're putting into and how much money.
Yeah.
Like you've told me, it's like
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is. I think just like me personally, and I also think I've been influenced by family, and I know that a lot of times people are like, you got to do it's like your day, which is like, yeah, but it's at the end of the day, you do a lot of things not necessarily for yourself. So, and that's fine. I kind of, there's no backing out now. But in my mind, like, I get what you're saying with wanting to be married. But if, like, me personally, I just feel like we've been together for so long that I want this special moment, like, to almost, this is probably not correct, but like to solidify that, okay, we're married now. Like, it will just feel real.
Yeah, I think that's totally valid.
Like the only thing. And so I'm not going to lie, like hearing your ideas of doing something smaller and all that, like I love that. That to me sounds like ideal just because, I mean, you and John aren't super like talking about your love in front of everybody all the time. So like me and
we do.
No, I'm saying you guys aren't like that. Like, like Jared and I aren't like that. Like we're not like that. So the fact that we do have to get up and do some sort of something gives me the most anxiety ever. So.
Are you like anxious? I mean, because this is where I would be anxious if I was in your guys' position. I would be so anxious to like kiss my husband in front of my parents.
Oh, I'm not scared of that.
Oh, I don't know why. Because I also
in
have
front of your parents.
Yeah, I've like never kissed. I've never like kissed Adam in front of my parents. No, like my family, we really don't show any kind of like PDA at all.
I rarely do. I mean, we're not like if we kiss it's like a peck, but it's not like make
me and Adam. Yeah, me and Adam have like never even like pecked in front of my parents.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's more of like, I don't know. I always thought it was more of a respect thing, but like now growing up, that's like, it's not really like that. It's just, I think that's just like something that from my parents that was kind of like drilled in me that you don't like show affection. You literally. But yeah, interesting.
But yeah, so.
But Sydney's her planning is going along well. Like you have the venue and she asked us, which, you guys already knew this because, well, you weren't here in the last episode. But yeah, she asked us for your bridesmaids. That was really exciting.
That was like the most nerve-wracking part so far. I know it's like, because it's just also because not that I'm going to flake on this wedding. I'm going to show up, but I just literally.
Better, bitch. I'll be dragging your ass there.
I'm at the fact that now I have included others.
Yeah,
like, holy,
now it's really
holy
real.
shit, Sydney. Yeah, like you can't just shut it down.
Yeah, you've got some deposits out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
real. It's happening. You're walking down the aisle. You got the dress.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I'm so excited.
And I'm actually, so this weekend we have like a Skype meeting with the person. So my sister's husband is marrying us.
I love that. So cute.
And he is so into it.
Aww.
And he's like sending us emails. And so we have to do this like questionnaire. And going through it like made me more excited. And like he's asking like deep questions and just really trying to get us like thinking like, well, why, what's something you look forward to after being married? Like, what does marriage mean to you with that person and all that kind of stuff? So it's like really making you think. And I mean, I can barely get through some of the questions because I'm like, I get emotional too.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Bet. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's going.
My problem would be if we did do a wedding, I wouldn't want to say my vows like in front of everyone because I'd be too focused on the fact I'm standing up there in front of everyone while they're professing their love to me and vice versa. Then I wouldn't be able to like, I feel like I wouldn't remember anything that he said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, totally. Yeah. When I did my vows, I was so nervous. And it felt like, I was much more focused on not slipping up because I'm dyslexic and reading is so hard. I was like kind of just making sure I get the words out versus thinking about what I was saying. But when I really think about it, me and Josh say more meaningful things to each other all the time, like laying in our bed at night than what I said at our wedding. You know, it's kind of just like a little performance for everyone else.
Right. A little performance.
Yeah. And it wasn't really, I mean, I guess it's different for everybody, but for us, our vows weren't really like vowing much other than, I promise to love you. And it wasn't like
more for the action.
Or you're
of
not
doing
a very traditional person. No. It wasn't like it was, you know, you weren't doing it in front of God or like, you know what I mean? Like,
I can't believe in our vows, I actually said, if Trump wins, we're moving to Canada.
oh, you're still here. And he's running again. So.
Well, shows you how much vows actually mean anything.
Well, I know I'm holding your vows.
I probably won't remember. I like totally black out when things are like in those moments. I know I won't remember what Jared says and so that's why we're gonna do them like separately.
Yeah,
so we're gonna like get ready because I usually people I feel like do it after like a first look, but I kind of still want that like I want him to see me for the first time in my dress walking down the aisle.
Yeah,
so I was thinking it'd be fun that like I get fully ready, but I'm still like in my I don't know
robe or something,
or whatnot, and then him and I separately before we go and like do our vows, and then
that's
I go
so
and put my dress on, and we can.
I love that.
Because I kind of like how it's still a surprise with your dress and everything.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
But I really don't want and your makeup and stuff. I feel like I'm gonna cry after doing that.
That's a good idea. Yeah, you can do your vows, and like if you cry, it's fine because you can go back, get a touch up of makeup.
You even start your day that way, like in the morning. Start the festivities off with your vows. Make this promise.
That's actually a really good idea.
So it would just be you two together doing the vows with the
and that way your makeup could still be a surprise too if you want.
Yeah, that is true. And then because I kind of want someone to like photograph. Oh, I mean, we would have it photographed or even recorded or something like that, so we could share it with people, but like after. But yeah, I think we'd just do like vows where. Like the person marrying us will just like ask us things when we're up in front of everybody, but actual like our personal vows.
Man, I think I kind of love that because I feel like the personal vows are so like, I mean, I don't know if I think it's more in a way special if you have it only with that other person because I feel like in a way it means more if you're like, vowing to them. You're not vowing in front of everyone else. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
Very cute. Okay.
All right, what else we got?
Did you ever fail your driver's test?
Yes, multiple times.
Multiple times.
Oh yeah.
How many times?
Oh, okay.
I think I failed it. Well, I failed the written, yes, when I originally got my license. And then once I moved past the written stage, then you do the in-car one.
The written one, I only took the written for my permit. And then I did the in-car one for my license.
I don't even remember. All I know is I failed the written test once when I first got my license. And then I did the one where you drive with someone, around, and I failed that. So I had to do that twice. And then when I had to get my license renewed when I was 21, I failed it again and had to wait a couple of days before trying.
Wait, I never had to retake a test.
Why did you have to go and get in the car?
I don't know, but I definitely did.
Oh, is it because you had your license taken?
I did have my license suspended senior year for 6 months.
Maybe that's why they made you like retake a test or something.
No, but this was years later in college.
I never retook.
Maybe
a
test.
When I got my picture done, I had to.
No, they just took my picture.
Yeah, maybe it was because I had it. I don't know, but it wasn't suspended all that time. Josh was with me. He would remember this. I failed it the first time.
Oh no!
I missed 2 questions. I was too short of passing.
Do you remember if when you failed the written test, if you have to usually wait like a certain amount of time and then do it again?
Yeah, I had to wait a couple of days and then come back.
I lucked out with my person when I did my permit test, like the written one. I missed a question or 2, and then the person was just like, "Here, just fill it out again." And then they just let me do it then again.
Nice.
Yeah, instead of like making me leave and then make another appointment.
Yeah, I was going to say,
well, it wasn't
normally they do give you 2 chances on it, the written one.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Someone let us know. It's been a long time since I've done this. But
I
just remember, to my credit, okay, the written test is worded very confusingly. And it's kind of hard as a dyslexic person because it's a lot of like numbers and like, I remember the one I missed was specifically about like how far... like how many feet to put on your blinker. And I was like, I had no concept of how long the distance was in my head. And I picked the wrong one. What is
the answer? Like 100 feet?
I don't
30
know.
feet?
It's stupid questions on the written one, honestly. I feel like the only one that really matters is the in the seat, driver's seat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a much better driver now. I was a very bad driver for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Very distracted, very ADHD, raging.
I think just distraction was your hardest thing.
Yeah, it was really bad. I had to take the bus most of senior year. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Have you ever failed the driver's test?
No.
Okay.
No,
because you're so smart.
I mean, she goes, oh, good.
Yeah, she's a Leo.
I'm a very good driver. Okay, I will say.
Have you ever even gotten a ticket?
Yes, I've gotten a ticket. I've gotten a speeding ticket. And then one time I got pulled over because the light was out, but I didn't know that.
I can brag about this. I've never been pulled over.
It's not fun.
I've only been pulled over once, but he didn't see my license plate, so that was on him. But
that's lucky.
Yeah, no,
scary.
And honestly, there's some times where I've like done some dumb shit in front of cops. They don't see me. I don't see them.
I didn't renew my license or my registration for. I gotta really know how important that was.
Yeah,
so stupid.
It is very important.
Really bad. I was in college and I was just like living
life,
trying to get by, like not putting gas in the car. I was like, I'm fine. It's not really
driving on fumes.
I remember that you'd be like down to the wire on gas, and we'd go like put like a few more dollars in.
Jeep just turned off, and literally like at the window, me and my friend had to push the car out of the drive-thru, and then thank God like connected to a gas station. But I was gonna say during the test, my dad, I will never forget this. So there was like a game going on, and he wanted to watch it. So we were gonna go to like Buffalo Wild Wings or something afterwards. And I was taking my time with the written one, and he's literally sitting there, and he's like, Sydney, can you pick it up? I'm like, and the people working there were like, God. And I was like, Dad.
That's so great.
Oh my God. He's like, why did that take you so long? You're not going to pass the real one. I was like,
God.
Okay.
That's so mean.
That's crazy.
That's really funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got? Is Janelle still vlogging?
Oh no. Okay, so I haven't freaking put up a vlog since August, and I have a vlog that's like 95% edited. I just need to like put music to it. But I don't know if maybe you guys can relate to this. You know when you like have been doing something and then you stop doing it, and then like you could just start again, but then like for some reason you like don't.
Yeah.
Because you're like scared to, I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. I literally don't have an excuse. Yes, my channel is still there. Yes, I didn't give it up. I like vlogging. I didn't mean to stop doing it. I really don't have a reason other than sometimes obviously like this isn't part of my job, so I do it on my free time, and sometimes I just want to relax, and that's not a good excuse. I really don't have an excuse. I don't know what to tell you.
It can be hard to vlog. It's a lot of pressure. I think it's harder than people realize.
Sometimes I feel like my life isn't that exciting, and then when I am doing something exciting, it's usually not by myself. I'm with other people, but then I'm like, I don't want to bother them by pulling out my camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, totally. I did that for years and felt cringe all the time.
I'm like, I don't know. But then I've also thought about like doing other things than just vlogging on my channel. So if you guys, want to see something specific, let me know. But yes,
do cooking stuff.
I did like, and that's what a lot of people said. They liked the cooking stuff, and it's fun. I like to do it. I don't have a good excuse, you guys. I want to do it. I will pick it back up. In fact, by the time this video goes up, I've done this before, but it's good to hold myself accountable. By the time this video goes up, which isn't for a few weeks, I'll have a vlog up. So
go check it out.
So, go check it out, I guess. But yeah.
I kind of did the same thing as you. I was vlogging my whole pregnancy, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to give birth soon, and then disappeared.
Like, bye.
Yep. Yeah. Never even addressed it.
In fact, I did like edit your last vlog, and you were like, it's too late and I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't even want to post the last one because I was just like a hormonal wreck, and I was like, there's no reason to like have all these, because people started just stressing me out.
Yeah.
Scaring me about things.
Oh, well, yeah. When you're vlogging something like that, yeah.
It got a little much.
Yeah. I don't really have
vlogging can be intense.
reason.
People don't realize sharing your life is, especially nowadays, people are just so brutal on everything. It's so intense.
But like, I was lucky. My channel is really small. So it's like, not like I had really anyone coming at me on there. Everyone was like extremely supportive. So it wasn't like I was, scared of the like backlash or people picking at my life or anything like that. I got lazy. I like literally don't have a good excuse, and I'm sorry to let y'all down.
Yeah, people started really getting after me about my induction, like telling me I should not get induced.
That's annoying.
Don't do induction. They started freaking me out, and I was like, I kind of have no choice. My doctor says she literally will drop me as a patient if I don't get an induction.
Why? Okay.
So I was like, and I kept saying to Josh, like, this person said this, and I'm scared, and he was like, you need to stop. Get off the channel.
The internet is scary.
Log the fuck off. We're done.
True.
Good thing I did it. Okay, what else we got?
After having your baby, was it hard to stop or to keep up your sex life?
That's a spicy question. Well, I don't like to talk too much about my sex life because it's private, and yeah, Josh isn't here. But I will say it's actually much better post having a baby.
Maybe I will have a baby. Actually,
that's all I'll say. Don't get scared if you're going through that.
Hell yeah,
it could still be really great.
Love that.
Anyway.
Okay, so someone sent in a kind of almost like an advice question. They said, what do you guys think of your partner's buying OnlyFans content, more specifically his ex's content?
Hell
Just
no.
a shitty situation I find myself in. I don't know if maybe I'm overreacting. You are not overreacting. I would be fucking freaking out.
Absolutely not. Yeah, an ex.
An ex?
There's obviously there's two things here, like buying OnlyFans content, buying an ex's fucking content. Absolutely
buying
not.
Buying an OnlyFans content, like I don't really, if you want to do that, like I don't really. That's your own relationship. Like I think as long as you guys are being communicative and like one person is like, well, I'm buying it behind your back, and the other person's like, well, I'd be heartbroken if I found out you were doing it, then that's a problem. But like the ex's content, why specifically them? There's a zillion people on OnlyFans to subscribe to.
That shows that they're still interested in that person.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
So I don't think you're overreacting. I'm really sorry you're going through that because I would be really upset about that.
Yeah,
cut his dick off.
I think you should.
Who said that? Curly, is that you?
Yeah, cut his dick off. Drop him
like
like a hot rock for sure.
bam.
More of that.
Bye, boy.
Oh, I like that. Drop it like a hot rock.
Well, that's like my new phrase these days. Me and Josh say it all the time.
Oh.
Okay, anyways, what else we got? Oh, can you talk about the behind the scenes of podcasting? Who of the four of you is most organized? Oh, and what are your other roles when other than when you film? Who usually comes up with topics for episodes? Okay. Well, our business is literally always changing. We seem to be moving roles quite a bit. Like at the beginning of the year, we all had different roles. Well, I guess my roles never really changed, but
no.
Yeah, you guys have all kind of bumped around a lot. Janelle's manager of our whole company, so she can explain this, I think.
Yeah, well, I started off as a writer, just literally when it was Kendall, Josh, and I. Then I was doing editing for a long time. And then now, I'm, I guess, media production manager. So I kind of oversee like literally every aspect of this whole business. Merch, producing, editing, scheduling,
advertising,
like literally everything. I have my hands in all the little pots, which is really cool. I love it.
You're doing great.
Really, thank you. It's a really interesting position. I feel like one of my strong suits is communication, being able to like plan things and, meet with people and figure out things. And so I love it. I'm having a great time. So yeah, when I'm not filming, I don't know,
running
I'm doing like
show.
a million different things at once. Every day of mine like
hats.
looks a little bit different. So
yeah.
What else? Corelli is a huge piece to this company because she edits Mile Higher and The Sesh. So,
and she's doing amazing. Her editing skills have just blown us all away.
Honestly, I love it. I love editing. Like I really, really do.
That's so
it's
great.
so fun.
It's so
and like
fun.
it's so fun. And like I love the little I love the tediousness of it. I love like it's almost like threading a needle, and I love it. You know what I mean?
It is.
I give you props.
And then you can see the final thing come together.
That was always the most satisfying. Was
Totally.
even before being filmed, you're like have this idea, then you film it, then you have all this footage that's just like a mess, and then you like make it into this cute, perfect little bow tie with like all the transitions, all the effects. Like it's just cool to see this finished product.
Totally. Yeah. I have to say, when I was doing, editing, filming, and researching, my favorite was always the editing portion of it. It was just, I'd get so amped to do it. It was so fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's a nice creative process.
And Sydney does all of our merch stuff. So we work really closely together with concepts and working with vendors, and pricing and scheduling the merch stuff and our launches and sales. And
we have little merch meetings like every week.
Yep.
Pretty much every week.
Yeah. So, I mean, our team is small, so everyone's role is extremely important. And we heavily rely on each other to keep the engine
well-oiled. Engine. That's right. That is right. Yep.
So, yeah, who comes up with topic episodes? We all kind of like brainstorm.
Yeah.
that.
For Sesh, we have like an ongoing group chat that we're always like
Putting
every
things
day
in.
we're talking in it. And that's definitely all of us.
Yeah.
But Sydney actually has been lately organizing all the information and doing like research on the topics that we decide we want to talk about and everything. So she's doing that
it's fun.
as well.
I like it.
You're doing great with it.
Yeah.
It's
It's really helpful. So, yeah.
When I'm not recording, I'm just prepping to record and doing like behind the scenes stuff, scheduling sponsors. And
There's a lot of like,
there's a ton of stuff.
back end stuff that, it's just constantly going and I don't know, it probably would be boring for you guys to hear about. But yeah, like any business, you see the product, but then behind the scenes, there's a lot of shit going on.
There's a lot more that goes into it. Yeah.
So yeah. Kendall, who is your favorite background character on The Office? Oh boy.
Toby.
Which one's that?
Toby Flenderson. He's the HR guy.
Toby.
And Michael Scott hates him. And they have this ongoing battle, and it is the funniest fucking thing ever. I'm obsessed with the whole storyline.
Okay, I don't recognize his ass.
Oh, I remember that episode.
Was he in all the seasons?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't I recognize his ass?
There might be one or two that he's not in. He goes to Costa Rica at one point, so he's kind of off. It's so funny. It just gets so much better. Please hang on. Please.
Toby. Jesus, please hang on.
Okay, what else? Oh, thoughts on Love is Blind season 3. Did anyone watch it?
No. I've never seen Love is Blind.
It's pretty good. I think you'd like it, Janelle. Okay, so this is my grief. I don't know, my thing with Love is Blind.
Oh my God.
It's a gripe, maybe.
A gripe. Yep, that is what it is.
A griff. I catch my griff.
I only watched like the first 4 episodes of the first 3 episodes where they're in the boxes. I always skip the middle part where they're like meeting each other and they're like, together and stuff, dating. Yeah. And then I only ever watched the finale.
Okay.
I don't like the middle part. It's so
you just like the buns, but not the meat.
I love the buns.
Gotcha.
What was it? The Big Mac no burger?
Oh, it's a Burger no Burger.
Oh, that's you. You're like Burger no Burger about
about
Love
life.
is Blind.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Very good.
Well, what did you think of the finale?
Forgot.
I forgot. God. Sydney, did you watch any of it?
No, but we talked about it with you guys. I only watched the first season.
Yeah, man.
Which I
this
didn't
one
really
was
like.
fucking rough. Some of these
Not
guys were
good?
just trash. Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Some of the guys were trash. Some of the girls were trash. There were some good ones. There were some bad ones. I don't know.
Are any of them together now?
Yeah, I think so. There was this one couple I really liked. Of course, I never know anyone's name.
I think
it's Brennan is the guy or Brendan.
Me too. I see faces, but I don't know the.
I like the girl that he was with. I don't remember her name. See, this is when Josh should be here. He always knows everyone's names on the shows. I'm like the blonde, the brunette, the tall guy.
That's really helpful.
The skinny guy. Yeah, I never know anyone's name. But
Brennan.
Dude, there was this fucking guy that wasn't chosen for any of them, but he went on this whole thing about how he knows how to have like multiple orgasms as a man.
Okay, sir.
And he was going on, it's called transcendental sex. And he like was this whole like mysterious, like he's been trained by some guru to do all this stuff.
Wow.
Anyway, they like interview him after, and the editors kept this in. They asked him a question when he was left alone, and he was acting all sad, and he's sitting there and he's like crying. And then they ended up putting in the full edit, and he goes, "All right, you guys rolling?" And he literally gets fucking eye drops and is dropping them in. And so there's tears like rolling down his face. And I think he thought they were going to edit it out, but they left it in. And the internet has ripped this dude apart.
Oh, no.
And they invited him to the reunion. Yeah. He didn't even show up.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Damn.
It's pretty wild. But yeah, there's this whole drama. Let me explain this little drama for y'all. I want to hear what you guys think.
All right.
There's this girl and this guy.
Wow. Okay, that's really helpful.
I know their names. Oh, the girl has a really unique name. It's like Zeneb. And then the guy is named Cole. Okay, I can remember his name. It's pretty boring.
Okay.
So they're a big controversial couple, and people on TikTok are teamed up. Like you're either Team Cole or you're Team Zay, which is what she goes by. And there's this big drama because she, in the finale or in the tell-all, was like, yeah, he made me stop eating. Like I didn't want to eat anymore because he was food shaming me all the time.
What the fuck?
And she was like, there's this one time she was like, you're so lucky they didn't air what happened with the cutie oranges. And so they ended up airing it anyway. And so it's the weirdest thing. He basically comes up to her and she's like has these 2 cutie oranges and she's already, you can tell she's in a bad mood. And he's like, are you going to eat both of those? But he says it in a very like innocent way, in my opinion. And then she's like, yeah, is that okay with you? And then he goes, yeah, but we're going to dinner tonight, so save your appetito. And he's kind of like this goofy dude.
Okay.
And there's been this whole drama over if that was bad to say or not. Because he says it in a very light way, but then she was like, it made me not want to eat anything anymore.
Oh, shit.
And I started hating myself.
Oh, God. That's not
good.
And
it's this whole drama, but then some people think she's dramatic about it. Some people think he shouldn't have said it.
Damn.
I don't really know what to think of the whole thing, but the cutie orange thing has been a big old drama. It's a big TikTok thing.
I feel like the saying, like, okay, you're going out to dinner or whatever, and you shovel in a sandwich an hour before. It's like, oh, like, don't spoil your appetite. We're
That's
kind of
what
dinner.
he was saying.
But damn,
I think
she was really upset by it.
Yeah.
Shit.
And he was like, he was definitely, like you said, he was definitely like the jokester.
Yeah,
like the,
he's like this really goofy dude.
Yeah, he was really goofy.
He's like super immature. He's kind of childish.
Wow.
And
Are they still together?
No, she said no at the wedding day, and he was totally shocked and cried. And then he cried on the finale and was like, "This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Like, embarrassed me in front of my friends and family."
You probably didn't.
But I really liked her too.
Damn, drama, llama.
No, there was a lot with this season. Lots of drums.
Yeah. See, I think I like blacked all this out because once it gets too
forgot.
Yeah, I know. I literally
the editors
forgot.
really did everyone dirty because everyone kept referencing these things that would happen, and they started airing it all to like be like, okay, well, let's roll the tape.
Damn, that's like spicy though.
Yeah,
It's a pretty spicy show.
You've got to see this clip
What's it
of the
on?
guy with the.
I wish we could play it.
Teardrops.
Netflix.
Yeah, we can't play it, but I'll show you guys after. You have to see this fucking guy putting in his fake tears.
I feel like that guy didn't mean it in a it wasn't
malicious way.
Yeah, like if he was that upset, like, and then also, why couldn't she have said like, it's 2 cuties, it's not gonna ruin my appetite? Like, she didn't even come back with anything. I don't know. If Jared did say that to me, I'd just be like,
Yeah,
it's fruit.
But
yeah, that's what most people are saying.
But if she had like an eating disorder, or she has like a thing with food, maybe it's like maybe it
I
could
can
have like
see that.
triggered her.
I don't think he meant it that way though. But it's been a whole debate, the cutie orange debate.
What if it's just like something you always, that some people have like sayings, just naturally, like that's such a parent thing to say. Like I feel like my parents have, my dad has always been like that, and like my dad would say something like that totally about cuties, but not meaning like.
He was super offended that she tried to make it sound like he was shaming her.
What is
he was
the
like,
overall
I can't
internet
believe
thing?
you would say that. I mean, people are split, but I'd say for the most part, people seem to be on his side about it. But a lot of people think he's a douche and she deserves better. It's a whole thing.
Let us know in the comments. Are you Team
Cole or Team Zay?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, honestly, it was a pretty good season. That show is very addicting, but so stupid.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest.
The fact that I mean, I could go on and on.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Netflix release everything at once?
Yeah. No, they released this in 3 chunks. So it's like over 3 weeks. I think every Wednesday a new 3 would come out.
I think that's why I stopped watching it because
I think a lot of people
I don't like chunks. Just give it to me all at once.
Chunks. Give it to me. Well, just wait next time for the end of the 3 weeks, and then you can just watch it all.
Okay, Kendall, I will.
Kendall, I will.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's a good show. Okay, I like it.
That's funny.
All right, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. What day is this going up? A Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there will be another one coming at you this Thursday.
Bam! Double whammy,
Enjoy
folks. We're just pushing them out like crazy over here.
Yes, we are. Pushing them out.
And
like
there will be
babies.
another bonus sometime in December as well.
Yes. So let us know what you think we should do for that. We were kind of thinking a fun game.
But then sometimes I'm like, what game? That's still interesting to watch people play.
Well, I don't want to rip off H3, but they had a really fun game going.
What was their game?
Do you remember in elementary school how I think pretty much everyone did this? You would wrap up an egg in like bubble wrap or something and then throw it off the roof and try to see if the egg survives.
Wait,
so basically everyone gets to do an egg and then we drop it off. Could be fun.
Wait, I want to do that.
I know. I saw them doing it. I was like, that looks so fun.
Can we get on the roof of this bitch?
Maybe.
Never say
Ask
never.
the landlord.
Dude, I want to do that so bad. Would you guys hate us if we copied H3? That sounds so fun.
They won't hate us. I mean, they copied the elementary schools.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I remember doing that.
That wasn't their original idea.
I remember doing that, and then my egg survived, and then I became emotionally attached to the fucking egg and was like being a mother to it in my bedroom.
Dude, you would.
Sure did. Like I have a vivid memory of me like holding it and petting it and like saying goodnight to it and putting it in its little bed when I would go to bed. And then at one point my parents were like, all right, bitch, the egg is fucking rotten. Time to get rid of it. And I was like, definitely
Can
a
you
little
imagine
sad.
what it would have done to your psyche and how much therapy you would need if that egg fucking cracked?
Oh, I didn't care about it then because I wasn't attached. But once it survived, I was like,
you're like,
people were like, all right, just throw it out. And I was like, but I like decorated it and made a little house for it. I was like, I think I should be
It's my
keeping it. And then
forever.
then the emotional attachment started.
I see.
You should have drained it. You should have drained it. Have you seen that? Like where they drain the eggs and then
I think it was hard boiled and it was, I don't fucking remember. My parents were like, time to get rid of it.
I don't think it was hard boiled because that'd be totally cheating.
Oh, you're right. No, it wasn't. No, you're right. It was a raw ass egg and I think it was starting to rot. And I remember being really into it.
I think we had to do that, but we had to take it home and like take care of it. And then you would have to bring it back and see if it was cracked or not. Like it was learning about, I did that in high school, I think.
An egg?
Oh no, that was the fake baby.
Yeah, I had the fake baby in high school.
That was the baby, not the egg.
The fake baby was so fun.
Really?
I loved
the baby
it.
cried a lot.
Oh,
my
my
baby
baby was
did.
Yeah, babies do that. They cry a lot.
I was like 17 and I remember taking the baby with my dad to the liquor store and I was getting the weirdest fucking looks.
The egg or the
fake baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was clearly a fake baby. It was
like,
in a carrier and they were like, what the fuck are you doing?
My school never had this.
You had to sign
either.
up for this
I
class.
loved it.
Some people had it. I remember.
I
Some people
purposely took it.
human development.
Me too.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I wanted the damn
Or-
baby. That's the only reason I took
wanted
it.
the damn baby.
And then they showed me a live birth and I was scared for life.
Yep,
Anyways, that's it for this week.
Yes, that is going to be it. We will see you guys next time. But until then,
Keep taking my mom-
it fresh. Wait, am I doing this wrong? Why do I always mess up the outros?
You like to switch between the
I know.
shows.
It's
too
hard-
many
it's a
damn
lot to
shows.
remember.
Stay safe out there. Take your mind a mile higher. And we'll see you on the next session. But until then, keep it fresh.